Ready for the Splash Live, Greater West Bloomfield's dedicated update show. Events, businesses, and people. Anything and anyone causing a ripple in the community. And now, let's dive in to the Splash Live.
Good morning and welcome to the Splash Live. Dave Scott here in our studios today after a great day yesterday in Sylvan Lake. It was really nice to be at the Community Center broadcasting live. We're back in the studio this morning. Happy Veterans Day, Greater West Bloomfield. Really good to have you with us. Good morning and welcome to the show, The Splash Live, here every Monday through Friday from 9:30 until 10, immediately followed by the MegaCast at 10 o'clock. It's an hour and a half of live television for you each and every day. Very special television, too. Locally focused on just our communities in West Bloomfield, Orchard Lake, Keagle Harbor, and Sylvan Lake. You can watch us on Comcast Channel 15 on cable. You can also watch us on AT&T. You'll find us over there on Channel 99. Many, like myself, like to watch it. CivicCenterTV.com, right in the web. You can go to our on-demand area. You can also go to the live area and watch it there. Now, too, information there about how to get subtitles. Slow down, guys. Hang on. I'll catch up. We're on Facebook Live. We're also on Civic Center TV's YouTube channel. You can catch us all there, too. And, of course, you can listen to us on the radio, 89.3 Lakes FM. We like to call it the Big 89. It is our local radio station. Great way to tune in on your way to work or wherever you happen to be going. So, got a great show lined up for you today. We're going to talk some interesting people, run down all the area events. Weather-wise, the big change has already begun. Only 63 degrees today. Really, that's nothing to complain about. That's still very warm. We're going to have some cloudy skies, a little bit of sunshine popping in later on today. Cooling way off tonight, though. The big cool down starts tonight, down to 33 to the high tomorrow, only 42 on Sunday. We're only going to get up to 37 degrees. So last little bit of nice weather. I hope you get an opportunity to get out and enjoy that today. So as I mentioned, today is Veterans Day. And earlier in the week, as you know, we had an opportunity to get together and honor the veterans in our community with our annual Heroes Breakfast at the West Bloomfield Middle School. You see some excerpts of that right now on TV. Yesterday I was over in Sylvan Lake, had a chance to see what they've been doing over there. Last night, great presentation, I understand, with Helen Jane Peters talking about some of the history of our wonderful Sylvan Lake community, and especially as it relates to our veterans. So today, there are a number of things going on around the county. No big events in West Bloomfield, but large events going on in the vicinity in Birmingham today and in Farmington Hills. You can find all that information online. Here's what I found that was pretty interesting online. If you are a veteran, a great day to get some deals, as the area businesses around here want to help you out. So let's run down the list. First of all, Jet's Pizza is offering 50% off menu-priced pizzas to America's military veterans, retirees, and active duty personnel when they show their military ID at participating locations only, pickup orders only, so no carry-out. In addition, Jet's Pizza is donating 10 grand to the Wounded Warrior Project. More information at jetspizza.com. Good job, guys. Steak and Shake. Do we have a Steak and Shake right here? Not in West Bloomfield, but if you're traveling around the area today, Steak and Shake celebrates Veterans Day today with a free milkshake. Any size, any flavor, a free milkshake. Thank you, veterans. Dunkin' Donuts, they got a good offer too, a free donut for veterans and active military on this Veterans Day. No purchase necessary. More information at DunkinDonuts.com. And then here's one. If you like White Castle hamburgers, they are celebrating Veterans Day by giving away a complimentary combo meal to veterans and active duty service members who dine at a participating White Castle restaurant. A lot of them right here in our area. And then speaking of restaurants, Team Showstack, who has a number of family restaurants across Michigan, including Applebee's, Olga's Kitchen, and Del Taco, and others, they have some great deals as well. So, and then finally, if you want to go to the movies and you're a veteran, Imagine Theater has some ticket deals. All of that available at ImagineEntertainment.com. Good job, our area businesses getting out and supporting the veterans on this Veterans Day. I know you're busy, and many of you are at work doing things, but sometime over the weekend, today or maybe Saturday or Sunday, just do something special. If you know a vet, pick up the phone, make a phone call, and say thanks. If you are a pet lover, how about this? The Novi Pet Expo is going on at Suburban Showplace over the weekend. Starts today. I know it's not right here in West Bloomfield, but right around the corner. And who doesn't love pets? I can imagine that is going to be a ton of fun. It's going on over in Novi at the big Suburban Showplace collection. It should be a lot of fun. So, a little bit closer to home, there is a euchre night fundraiser. Do you like to play euchre? If so, you and a bunch of friends can get together tonight at the Euchre Night fundraiser. This is going on at the West Acres Clubhouse. We were talking about their craft show out there not too long ago, going on tonight. Food and registration from 6 to 7. Play begins at 7, so if you're going to get out there, why not get out there a little bit early? And this fundraiser is all going to support the Walled Lake Northern Varsity Hockey Team. So really a nice opportunity there. This is an interesting thing going on tonight at the Covenant Baptist Church. There is going to be a concert tonight at 7 o'clock put on by the Troy Metro Orchestra. And we're going to talk in a couple of minutes to Amy Harmon from the orchestra. We'll find out more about what they do and their organization and what they'll be performing tonight, as Amy Harmon, a board member and one of the performers tonight at the concert at Covenant Baptist Church, will be joining us in just a couple of minutes. Road construction. I saw it yesterday in person. I got some video. I thought I'd show it for you one more time today. If you are traveling in the Sylvan Lake or Kego area, or if you live in the Lakes area and you got to get your way down to the city or get out somewhere else and you travel down to Telegraph, don't forget about this road construction. Went through it yesterday. This is Orchard Lake Road. I am traveling west right now on Orchard Lake Road from Telegraph, and this continues past Middle Belt. Do take your time. Cars were moving through there real nicely yesterday on that beautiful day, but as we cool off and the rain and maybe some of that white fluffy precip starts to fall, just make sure you're being extra careful. This is not the only road construction site that we have in our neighborhoods or even around the Metro Detroit area, but take your time, be careful, slow down, especially when the school buses are out, and be very careful of all that road construction. Later on in the program this morning, we're going to check in and hear from a couple of high school students who were honored earlier this week, Wednesday, at the signing day, West Bloomfield High School signing day. A couple of students made commitments to their next step in their education. Logan Pecor, who will be going to Central Michigan University, baseball player, and Sydney Hendricks from the state championship women's basketball team going to Florida A&M. Tyler Keefe had an opportunity to catch up with them, and I believe we are going to hear those interviews later on in the show. Congratulations again to those two fine student athletes. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're going to find out about this big concert going on here tonight, and we're going to talk to Amy Harmon in just a moment. Don't go away. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. This is The Splash Live, and we'll be right back.
We'll be right back with The Splash Live. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream lives on with United We Walk, an event that celebrates Dr. King Jr.'s birthday by embracing unity, diversity, and acceptance. Volunteer, participate, or donate to bolster your community and engage with your fellow citizens. For more information, scan the QR code on screen or go to unitedwewalk.org. Show your support Sunday, January 15th, 2023, from 1 to 3 p.m. at the new West Bloomfield Middle School.
Let's whoop it up for these moments, made possible by the COVID-19 vaccine. Keep the cheering going by keeping yourself protected and your COVID-19 vaccines up to date.
And now, back to The Splash, live.
Good morning and welcome back to The Splash Live. Dave Scott here in our West Bloomfield studios. Very good to be with you all across the greater West Bloomfield area, talking about things and events and goings on in our area. Again, temperature-wise today, get out and enjoy. I know it's not going to be as nice as yesterday. This, I presume, will be the last 60-plus degree day that we will see for quite a while. Great concert going on tonight in West Bloomfield, as we have a show going on at the Covenant Baptist Church. The Troy Metro Symphony Orchestra will be performing, and joining us now, member of the board and sitting first chair flute, is Amy Harmon. Amy, good morning and welcome to The Splash.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, look how musical your surroundings are there at your home. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's start with, tell us a little bit about the Troy Metro Symphony Orchestra.
Well,
I can't hear, guys. Okay, we're having a little bit of trouble with Amy's connection. We'll get to her in a minute. But again, this is going to be a great, Amy, we just had a little trouble hearing it. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Okay, it's the internet. We'll let's give it another shot and see if we can hear you. Tell us again about the orchestra.
Sure thing. We've been around for 17 years. We were founded by a gentleman named Leonard Holliday, and he started the orchestra with the intention of creating a group where people could use their talents that were given by God to glorify Him, and to also expose the community to classical works that they might not have been able to listen to before, and to give young musicians and just community musicians an opportunity to play these great works.
Well, what a great mission on all fronts right there. And you're going to be performing tonight at the Covenant Baptist Church at 5800 West Maple Road in West Bloomfield. And tell us, what's the repertoire for this evening?
We have a great Veterans Day concert lined up for you. Our theme is a concert of thanksgiving and praise. And obviously, we are very thankful to our veterans. And we're also thankful to the Lord, which is why we have three sacred pieces in our concert. We are also playing Schumann's Symphony No. 4, which is a 4-movement, half an hour symphony. Quite interesting, very, very nice music. We're also playing John Sibelius's Carolia Overture. And my favorite, because it features some flute solos,
yes,
Boray's Pavane.
So let's just talk about what's going on, with your whole genre of music. When I was a kid, my parents were great. I was in a very musical family, played in band, wasn't very good, but still was there. And we would love to go out to Meadowbrook in the summer and hear the DSO. We're really fortunate to have the DSO and many other community orchestras in our area. Talk to us about, for people that may not be as enthusiastic about this style of music, get them fired up. Tell them why they should come to the concert tonight, and why they should slice out part of their musical enjoyment for the orchestral music.
Absolutely. I'm biased because I love music. I come from a musical family. We have 7 kids. My husband's in the orchestra with me. He plays horn. Music is so rewarding to listen to. It gives you all the feels. This is a great opportunity. You don't have to get dressed up like you do at a DSO concert. We are casual. We have children in our concert, in our audiences. This is just a great way to be exposed to some beautiful, beautiful music. And we have everything from slow and broody to fast and exciting. We've got lots of percussion. We've got just the horns. It'll be a treat if you come tonight.
Well, we have a great faith community here in West Bloomfield, very diverse and really great. And there's so often so many events going on. We like to do our very best to highlight them. Tonight, perfect opportunity on Veterans Day / Veterans Night. If you're looking for something to do, this is going to be great. Again, it's going on at the Covenant Church, the Covenant Baptist Church, 5800 West Maple Road. Are there still seats available? Can people just come on out tonight?
Yes, and admission is free, and there's a dessert reception afterwards. So just show up as you are at 7 p.m. and we will treat you to a evening of beautiful music.
And the Lord loves all. It doesn't really matter what denomination. I'm sure that where you go to
Yes.
church on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, it doesn't matter. It's going to be a great performance tonight. We really hope that that people come out and we learn more about your symphony orchestra.
We'd love to see you there. Thank you.
All right, thanks for checking in. Amy Harmon checking in. Her and her friends and colleagues and fellow musicians performing tonight here in West Bloomfield at the Covenant Baptist Church. We hope you get a chance to head out there. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. When we return, we are going to hear from a couple of these amazing athletes at West Bloomfield High School signing day earlier this week. Our cameras were there along with Tyler Keefe, and we will check in with a couple of students and learn more about their athletic career, their academic career, and how they're taking it to the next step. That's coming up in a moment. Thank you and good morning. Thank you for tuning in and watching The Splash Live. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back with The Splash Live.
Let's relish these moments, made possible by the COVID-19 vaccine. Keep the festivals going by keeping yourself protected and your COVID-19 vaccines up to date. In the face of COVID-19, staying healthy is important. And now the same is true as we face the flu. Influenza has the potential to infect millions, putting lives and the healthcare system at risk. Fortunately, it's easy to protect yourself. The flu vaccine is safe and effective, and with COVID-19 still spreading, it's essential. To see how you can hit this virus head on, visit michigan.gov/flu.
And now, back to The Splash Live.
Forgive me for being a little proud of our little television channel here, but tell you what, we have the hardest working television crew, not a big crew, but the hardest working television crew anywhere. And we've been all over. We were at Sylvan Lake yesterday. We were at West Bloomfield High School earlier this week. We were at West Bloomfield Middle School for the Heroes Breakfast, and Tyler Keefe at virtually all of those events. He had an opportunity to go out Wednesday rather, to the West Bloomfield High School signing day, where graduating seniors make their commitment to their collegiate program of their choice. And Tyler had a chance to catch up with Logan Picour. I'll send it out to Tyler right now. Tyler?
I'm Tyler Keefe at West Bloomfield High School alongside Logan Picour, senior pitcher for the West Bloomfield Lakers, who will be heading to Central Michigan University next fall to begin his tenure with the Chippewas. So Logan, to my knowledge, you began playing baseball at a very young age. What about the game attracted you to it and really grew it into a passion for you?
I mean, my dad played at Central too, so he kind of got me into the sport at a young age, which I'm very happy about, because like if you start baseball at like 11 years old, you're not going to be caught up to like all the other players, because it's really hard to develop that late in your year, because it takes years and years and years to develop. So I mean, I'm really happy I was able to start at a young age, like T-ball to house ball to like 8U travel, and then to now, which like obviously I progressed a lot through the years, which I mean is where I'm at today.
A prolific pitcher for the West Bloomfield Lakers, fastball in the high 80s, low 90s, changeup in the 80s as well. A curveball, it's about 75 miles an hour on average for Logan. And so for you, as great of a pitcher as you are, Coach Bernberg had said it during the ceremony here today, that you really have been focused on being a two-way player and you want to continue to do that. Why that focus, especially when pitching has really been such a strong suit for you as a baseball player?
I mean, in high school or in college, pitching and hitting is really fun, but the competition to hit and pitch is crazy. At Central Michigan, only like one person can two-way there. So like I'm trying to, at least I got one more year in high school, I'm trying to hit as much as possible. So that's why I'm still like training a lot with hitting and stuff, and pitching, mostly pitching, but hitting as well, which is why like in college I might not be able to hit, but I want to have fun while it lasts.
What keeps you motivated to pursue that, considering, as you said, it is something that's so rare for a player at Central Michigan to achieve, being a two-way player like that?
The motivation is just like me loving the sport. Like I watch every game of the World Series, every game of the playoffs, 75% of the Tigers games. Like I love baseball in general. It's like I don't want to, if I could still hit and have the opportunity to hit, I'm going to take the opportunity to hit.
We're here with West Bloomfield Lakers baseball star Logan Pecor, headed to Central Michigan University to play his college ball. One season left here at West Bloomfield High School. A great Laker baseball team expected again this season, so stay tuned. We'll probably have a lot more to talk about Logan and his teammates at West Bloomfield this year. And so you mentioned being a big baseball fan, watching so many games all throughout the year. Who are some of the players that have inspired you over your time and playing the game and as you've developed over the years?
I mean, I'm a Tigers fan, so people like Justin Verlander, Miguel Cabrera, I love. Rick Porcello, Max Scherzer. As a catcher, Al Avila was also a really cool person. I loved all of them. And then like on other teams or retired pitchers, Nolan Ryan. And on the Mets, DeGrom and Edwin Diaz, I love all of them, and it's just great pitchers. And like you can learn a lot more than you think from them.
College ball is a lot different than high school ball, certainly more competitive, a whole different game, whole different landscape. What do you have to do in your last season at West Bloomfield High School to truly get yourself ready to come in day one at Central and be an impact player?
You got to work every day. You got to bulk up. You got to gain weight so you could throw harder, throw better. You got to throw bullpens at least once a week. You got to do your plyos and J-bands like 4 out of the 5 business days of the week, rest on Saturday, Sunday. And then as soon as like I'm in a velo program and I'm in team practices, and as soon as March starts up, high school starts, and then as soon as high school ends, you go into travel, which is basically bringing you into the college season.
Well, Logan, appreciate it. Anything else you'd like to say to the West Bloomfield community, to your family, to your friends, as you get ready for one more season at West Bloomfield High School before you head to Central?
I'm excited to play with my teammates for one more year. Hopefully I can play against some of them in college and fire up chips.
Fire up chips. Logan Pecor, West Bloomfield High School baseball star, headed to Central Michigan next fall. On this, the first signing day here at West Bloomfield High School.
All right, Tyler, thank you very much. We're going to get right back to him in a minute. These athletes are so impressive. And Tyler and I, of course, make a big deal out of the football program, which we love and was great this year and has been. But that baseball program is remarkable, as well as the women's basketball program. And these students I just love to hear these interviews because they're so impressive. Let's go back to Tyler. He is joined now by Sydney Hendricks. Sydney, star on the West Bloomfield High School women's basketball team. Tyler?
I'm Tyler Keefe at West Bloomfield High School, their first signing day event of the year, and I'm joined by another prolific athlete here at West Bloomfield High School, a 4-year varsity player on the women's basketball team. Sydney Hendricks headed to Florida A&M University next fall to begin playing basketball. And much like many other athletes here at West Bloomfield High School, your love for the game began at an early age. When was that spark that made basketball your sport of choice?
I've always knew that I wanted to play basketball ever since I was watching it as a kid because my cousins played, and so I always used to go to their games. I just couldn't wait to be in that position, and I'm just blessed that I am.
What about the game sparks that passion for you? What do you love about basketball? It sets it apart from all the other sports that you certainly would have an option to play here at West Bloomfield, but also could play at other levels.
The physicality. I love the physical aspect of the game. That's why I always led the team in rebounding and stuff. I love doing that stuff. I love just being a beast. That's what I like to do. And so that's what I've always enjoyed the most of it.
Got to be a beast to be a D1 athlete, especially in a game like basketball. You mentioned a family connection, the Florida A&M. Talk to us about that family connection and how that played into your decision to ultimately play basketball at this great school at the next level.
Well, I've always seen them play, so I always was influenced by it. And my mom played at Stanford as well. She won a state title. Oh, well, not state, national title. So I've always been surrounded by it. So it just was natural for me to see how much I liked the sport, and I ended up loving it. So
joined by Sydney Hendricks from West Bloomfield High School, a women's basketball player here, headed to Florida A&M University next fall to be playing college ball at the D1 level. Continuing on here at West Bloomfield High School, four-year varsity player and a state champion in your junior year as well. Coming back for your senior year, bouncing back from that state championship, what do you and your teammates need to do to take your game to the next step and repeat as champions at the D1 level?
I think the main thing we need to work on, or like do more of, like we did great last year, but we need to create more of a togetherness. We are great individual players, but we'll be 10 times better if we learn to play within each other. I think that's going to be the main goal moving on to the next season.
A couple of really tough physical games to end the tournament last season, and also coming in and winning the state championship in prolific fashion at the Breslin Center in East Lansing for the state championship. Sydney, lastly, we're at a time where the women's game is really expanding at so many levels, certainly getting more notoriety at the WNBA level, but also seeing much more focus on women's basketball at the college level too. For you, going into that situation, especially right now, and where we're seeing women's sports really taking an expansion, what sort of pride do you take in that, knowing that you are going to be one of those people that's inspiring the next generation of young girls to get into the game of basketball and really shoot for the stars? I'm excited for it, only because I remember watching other people and I just wanted to be there. And honestly, I feel like it's just an honor, because I think the game doesn't have enough respect on the women's behalf, and I feel like it's growing so much in that aspect, and to be able to influence more people to watch to play basketball, to want to play like me, I feel like it's just an honor. Yeah, so many great legends of the game, Hall of Famers that have influenced basketball across the board have played in the women's game as well. Sydney, anything else that you'd like to say about your time at West Bloomfield High School, things you're looking forward to at Florida A&M?
Honestly, I can't ask for a better high school experience than what West Bloomfield has given me. I've created so many memories just as a team. Even we had such a coaching staff, and I honestly couldn't ask for nothing better than the people that giving me the chance to play. Even the athletic director, he does a great job of supporting us and making sure that we are respected around the school. It's a great atmosphere here. We all work hard, and we all come to play, and we just enjoy the game. And I said last question, but I lied. I got one more for you. Okay. You mentioned the support systems here at West Bloomfield High School. We can't talk about support systems without talking about that from the family aspect too. Speak to how your family has been that rock for you, that support system, as you've developed in the game, and now as you're heading to the next level. Honestly, my family has shaped me to who I am today because of who they both of my parents were student athletes, and they showed me how to be great. My sister is a student athlete as well, and we both push each other to be better, and I couldn't ask for more support from them. I don't remember many games that they ever missed. And my grandparents, even if they can't make it to the game, they gonna be watching it, and they send me paragraphs after every game. I don't remember a game they missed, sending me a text telling me how proud they are of me, and honestly, all that together keeps me going every day. Well, we got a great season certainly ahead for the women's team here at West Bloomfield High School, looking to repeat as state champions, and then you'll be headed to Florida A&M University next fall. Sydney, thank you so much. Thank you. National Signing Day, the first.
All right, thank you very much, Tyler. And we all get excited about the wins. We get excited about the X's and O's and following these teams. But if you're looking for something to inspire you as you head into the weekend and on this Veterans Day, look at these amazing student athletes, not only at West Bloomfield, but all around Metro Detroit and in all of our other communities that we serve. They are absolutely incredible. And every moment that I get the opportunity to spend time with them, I am impressed and inspired. Thank you, Sydney and Logan. Good job today. Thank you, Tyler. Thanks to the production crew working really hard in the studio right next to me. And thank you for watching The Splash Live. Have a terrific weekend. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning at 9:30 right here on The Splash Live.